Request for posthumous consideration. Redress application for Jim McElroy, Smileham survivor. Died 23rd of November 2004. To whom it may concern. I am writing as the next of kin of my late father, Jim McElroy, who was a survivor of prolonged institutional abuse at Smileham Park Orphanage from 1941 to 1952. My father endured a childhood marked by cruelty, neglect, and trauma, experiences which remained with him for the rest of his life. He was involved in INCAS, in-care abuse survivors, worked alongside others to uncover the mass burial site at St Mary's Cemetery, and composed the poem inscribed on the memorial stone there, a haunting tribute to hundreds of children who died and were buried without recognition. His contribution was not only poetic, but profoundly personal and symbolic for survivors. My father, who later became the chief photographer for the Falkirk Herald, died suddenly from an aortic aneurysm on the 23rd of November 2004, just 7 days before the Redress Scotland eligibility date of the 1st of December 2004. This cruel twist of timing means that I and my siblings, as next of kin, have been excluded from both the redress scheme and public recognition, not because of merit but due to an administrative deadline. I am asking you to consider that his death occurred mere days before the eligibility date, and that this narrow window should not negate the lifelong trauma he suffered, or his efforts to ensure other survivors were seen and remembered. That his poem remains on the official memorial, yet he is not named in any official capacity, a silence that compounds the invisibility survivors like him lived with for decades. That excluding his legacy from redress and recognition based solely on a technicality contradicts the moral intention of the scheme itself, which was designed to provide justice, not arbitrary exclusion. His poem, which stands today at the heart of the Smileham Memorial, reads, "Their life so short, no world to roam, taken so young, they never went home, so spare thought for them as you pass this way, a prayer, if you remember, day by day. Yes, life's so short, bereft of love, but found in the arms of the Lord God above." Jim McElroy, 2004. I respectfully request an exceptional review, or at the very least, a formal recognition of his eligibility and contribution, even without financial award. Survivors like my father, who helped lay the foundations of this redress scheme, deserve not to be forgotten because they died 7 days too early. Please help ensure that Jim McElroy, a survivor, a truth teller, and a memorial poet, is no longer invisible in the story that he helped shape. With sincere thanks, Pauline McElroy.